Hello there, KyPDuk from KyPDuk Studio here. Recently, I was thinking it would be a good idea to talk a bit about the studio and how the project started. So let me tell you the story of how it all began. First off, a bit about the team. There are really just two people behind the studio. One who handles administrative tasks and another, the humble speaker here, who is the developer, tester, story creator, asset creator, and so on. I really needed help managing the non-development related activities, and I'm very happy to have someone I trust with those tasks, so I can focus on the development process itself. Now, a bit about myself. I'm a software engineer who also worked in testing and test engineering for quite a while. I won't go into the details of my jobs and duties, as what's more relevant here is that I'm also a gamer. I've been playing games my whole life, though admittedly a lot less nowadays, given my family, full-time work and this project. During my gaming career, if you can call it that, I often dreamed of creating my own game. When I was younger, I made mods for some games. I never released them though, as it was purely for my own enjoyment. At some point, I began exploring different game engines, trying out various ideas. But like many, well, I think many aspiring indie developers, all my ideas were big. My first attempt to create a game failed.
Who would have thought one so small could endure so much pain?
When I realized, whoa, I need to know so much more to pull this off. But I didn't stop. I learned from that failure and kept studying, striving to become as self-sufficient as possible and choosing solutions I could handle on my own. Over time, I explored different concepts and experimented a lot. This continued until about 2 years ago, back in 2022, when I finally decided to take the plunge and start working on a serious project. An interesting fact, the project I'm working on now, Norma, was originally supposed to be a book, but I'll save that story for my upcoming Retro Devlog series. Now in production and coming soon. So, I got started. I began by developing various functionalities, but after a while controlling a ball in a very basic placeholder environment stopped feeling exciting. I needed some visual progress to keep myself motivated, so I turned to asset creation. For a while I focused on creating tile sets, NPC sprites, animations and other assets. Eventually I had enough to cover most of the game's intro chapter. Then I got 3 weeks off work.
A blessing from the Lord.
With enough assets ready, I used that time to build the scenes for the game's first chapter and continue developing functionality. To be honest, a lot was accomplished during that period. Quest system, inventory system, map, shop system, dialogue system, for instance. Let's just say I was very happy to be off work so I could actually work. Why did I eventually establish the studio? Well, about 1.5 years into development, which included story creation, asset design, feature testing, and completing most of the core functionality, I decided it was time to go online and showcase my work. Why did I wait so long? Honestly, I just felt it was the right time. In the beginning, I didn't think of this as a business. For me, it was another exciting project to work on and learn from. But once I felt I had something worth showing, I thought, why not treat this as a studio? That's how KyPDuk Studio came to be. There have been ups and downs, of course. It's challenging to juggle family life with 2 kids, this project and full-time work, which I hope to quit soon, the work, not the family. As with any development project, I've had ideas for features, some fit the project and stayed, while others were removed. Even now, I have a few ideas I'd like to add or rework, but the backbone of the game and much more is already complete. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could like, subscribe or both. As I mentioned earlier, the Retro Devlog series is coming soon. I'm editing the first episodes and planning the rest, so I hope to see you in the next videos. Have a good one and see you later.